but we were forced into this. Our family, we don't believe in hate. Our family is not racist. This shouldn't be about a black and white thing, but unfortunately, my son is African American, and the officer that took his life is white. And so too often that this happens in our communities. I first like to say that I'm speaking on behalf of Amir's mother, Karen. She was so overwhelmed with grief, disbelief, sorrow, everything that you could imagine that a mother feels when she loses her baby. When we were born, they told us that they didn't promise us that life would be easy. It's not. It's not easy to have to bury your son. Sons, daughters, it's not easy. I'm not standing here, I was angry, I was teed off. I was extremely angry because I wasn't there.
We got your back. We got your back.
I appreciate that because I wasn't there to protect my son.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm the protector. I'm the protector of the family.
That's right.
I go hard.
That's right.
I go extremely hard. Anybody that knows me in this community knows that I go hard. And there's too many people that know me. They know me personally in this community. I placed my son around, each of my sons, my older boys. I placed them around this community while we were into music and everything. That's how the community got to know Amir. But this wasn't about me. People know me as Buddy. This is the first time in many years that I've heard this many people call me Andre. I normally don't even respond to Andre, only for my personal family and for those that know me. But for the community of people that know me, they call me Buddy. I almost forgot my name was Andre. I hadn't heard it so much. Amir, here's the thing. We don't have to cover up anything. The truth needs no support.
That's right. That's right.
I will say that again. The truth needs no support.
That's right.
They released that tape when I had the opportunity to view the footage. I wanted to make sure that my son didn't do what they say my son did.
Right.
That he was accused of doing. My son did the right thing. As any law-abiding citizen that was sleeping in his own home, resting peacefully after a hard day of work.
That's right.
As a non-convicted felon.
That's right.
He didn't have a criminal history.
That's right.
He didn't do anything. We prepare our sons and our daughters in our communities. We prepare them to survive when they're out in the streets. How do you prepare them to stay alive in their own home?
That's right.
Or at a relative's house? How do we prepare them to stay alive that way? When they're in their own sanctuary? How? Can anybody explain that to me? You know, I wasn't gonna come out here, but I was receiving so many calls because, again, people didn't realize that that was my son. But once they heard his name, they contacted me and said that we're going to stand with you.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
We're going to stand with you for justice for Amir, Locke.
That's right.
I wanted my sons to do well in the music industry. I had some success. Again, this wasn't about me, but to see that they were following in my footsteps, I was a proud father, but I had to let them make their own way.
That's right.
And when they needed my help, then I could assist them. When Amir had my help, he had his mother's help, and we were ready to assist. We're ready. Now, we don't have that full opportunity to do that. Because he's not here. I just wanted him here to be able to experience that. Y'all do me a favor, look around at y'all loved ones right now. Everybody that's out here, somebody brought their kids. Do y'all know what that feel like? Do you guys know what that feels like? To hold the people that you love near and dear to you, especially your children, the young men that are supposed to carry your family's name.
Legacy.
Absolutely a legacy. Amir doesn't have any children. You know, this is the type of person Amir was. He was a good person. He was a good kid. He enjoyed learning. He enjoyed asking questions. He researched everything. I apologize, guys. It's cold out here. We know what Minnesota do. We know that this is the igloo. So it is absolutely freezing out here. But I stand out here and hope that my body warms, and my son warms my body. That warms his mind, body, and our heart. I can't be thankful enough for all of the support and for everyone that is reaching out. Our family, Amir has a very large family.
That's right.
Right.
And I cannot make this up. We are in the thousands in our
I haven't
family.
seen nothing yet.
We are in the
Right.
thousands in our family. We come from a rich background.
That's right. Royalty.
We come from a rich background of educated people. We come from a rich background of teachers, lawyers, doctors, law enforcement,
That's right.
as well as musicians, artists. We come from a educated background. You're not dealing with any ignorant people. You mess with the wrong people. You did this to the wrong person.
That's right.
You don't have an idea of the magnitude. You don't have an idea of the magnitude of what you started. My heart is hurting. It's hurting. Deep pain, deep sorrow. I was crying in my sleep. I learned how to rebuke things. I learned how to rebuke bad dreams spiritually. I learned how to rebuke bad dreams in my dreams. But I can't get this one out. I can't get this one out of my being. This is unbelievable that there's so many people out here. See, while driving here, I had to think about it. I did not want this. His mother didn't want this. Our family, we didn't want this. Again, we didn't ask for this. We were forced into this. I was thinking on the way here, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't want to be here. I was like, not like this, Amir. Not like this. He didn't even see who took his life. He couldn't see. If you review the tape, the footage, well, he couldn't get a visual on who was getting ready to take his life, who was getting ready to snuff him out of here But at that moment, as I was watching, I knew my son. I believed my son, and I knew in my heart that he went then and there. He died then, and I believe that my mother, his mother's mother,
That's right. That's right.
that they reached for him,
That's right. Amen. That's right.
and all of our relatives
That's right.
reached for him.
All of our ancestors. All of them.
You know, I can be a funny guy sometimes. And I like to crack jokes and have fun. I'm gonna miss cracking jokes with my boy. I'm gonna miss calling him to find out what's the best, who's rocking in the music, who's the best MC right now, or who's doing the best sound of music that he enjoyed. I'm gonna miss doing that. I'm gonna miss listening to him tell me, Dad, you have to get on what I'm on now. I'm gonna miss him telling me that. Like, Dad, this is how you, his older brother Andre and Amir, how they told me, Dad, this is this type of style that you need to do with us. So I would practice with that. Oh yeah. So every time that I hear a song, I'm going just like it. That was fun. I would miss being able to do that with my son. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dear Father. Amir was not taken from the streets. He was taken in the streets for black on black crime. And we said too much of that. So I'm asking for people of color, black, brown, Asian, that we stand together. That we stand together. 22 days of peace. I want y'all to start with 22 days of peace. We have to start somewhere.
That's right.
Where y'all don't hurt each other in your own communities.
That's right.
And that we stand together against what's taking place in our community. With men like Watts.
Right.
With officers.
Come on.
I'm gonna make this clear. Because we're not police bashing. We don't do that. We have too many family members.
Speak the truth.
We're not gonna police bash. We don't do that. But what we will do, there's great officers that are right. There's great officers, period. But y'all got the bad seeds. They have the bad seeds. And those bad seeds are the ones that don't need to be in our communities. There should be a psychological background check on some of the officers to find out before they police the community
Right.
if
Right.
they have a problem with black people
If
or brown people.
they got a problem.
If they can you stand being around them?
Right.
Are you that eager to kill them? They need a background check. Do a background check on them. Have them take a test like they do us with the SAT, which is an unfair test. I do apologize. There should be a questionnaire that was starting off with, do you hate black people? Do you hate Native Americans? Do you hate Asian people? Do you hate Mexican people?
That's right.
Do you hate Arab people? Do you hate people, period? Do you hate humans, period?
Right.
See, a lot of them that do that decide to take the law into their own hand, I believe they hate themselves.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Bring fire to them. Let them feel the fire.
So I believe that they hate themselves.
That's right.
We have family the same way that you do.
Yes, sir.
And we want to go home safely to our families.
That's right.
We want to be able to eat dinner with our families, be able to laugh with our families. We want to be able to hold hands with our families, walk, dance. We want to be able to hold our families and just be able to have a conversation. Amir doesn't have the opportunity to do that any longer. So we're forced again to have to do that on his behalf. But we're not tired of doing it. We're not going to ever get tired of doing that. Because it was my son. He was Ken's baby. I'm going to tell you guys again, I'll reiterate. So I repeated a lot of things because sometimes, and I've said this before, you may not have heard it, you have to be slow to speak and fast to listen. The chief said some things that he was a suspect.
Come on now. Come on. Fire.
See, when they put the narrative out there that he was a murderer, like he was a murderer,
Come on now.
I couldn't. Come on now. I'm not one of those kind of parents that, oh no, that's not my son. My son didn't do anything like that. That's not my kid. And you know your kid out there tearing up everything and terrorizing the community.
Come on.
That's not the type of parents that we are. We're realistic. We're really, if you're done wrong, we believe in right and wrong.
Right.
Bottom line.
That's it. No in between.
But I can tell you this. He did everything right. He listened to me. He listened to his mother. This is how the conversation went with Amir. Don't ever get in trouble with the law. Don't ever, okay, I apologize. Don't ever get in trouble with the law. Make sure that you keep your record clean.
That's right.
Make sure that you do these things so that you can legally have a license to carry a gun, so that you're able to protect yourself. Do these things also so that you're able to have equal housing opportunity, to buy a home.
Come on. Come on.
You have to do these things so that you're able to build your credit up.
Come on now.
What is credit? Something that, oh my goodness. But anyhow, so that you can build your credit up, so that you're able to live like a human being.
Come on.
See, I hear people say, I've heard people say that Black Lives Matter. Just hear me out. I want everyone to hear me out. I hear people scream Black Lives Matter. I hear people scream all lives matter. I hear this, and I agree. We all agree. All of our family, we agree. Amir, jeez. It's so much to say. It's so little time. We can stay out here all day. I talk too much. I'll talk your ear off. We can conversate all day. Because I have a lot to say about my son. So when you do say something, just tell the truth. Okay? That's all. That's all we ask. Just tell the truth. I want you guys to remember. And I want you all to do me a favor. Can everybody out here do me a favor? Can you close your eyes? I want y'all to close your eyes. And tell me what can you picture when you see that footage? Close your eyes and tell me what you could see. What can you see? Can you see what happened? That image doesn't leave, does it?
My nephew.
That image doesn't leave, does it? Does it? No. Does it? No. That image doesn't leave. That's how we feel. I just want y'all to see what we feel. Amir didn't have a criminal history. Amir was a good kid. Amir believed in working hard with whatever he decided to do. Amir believed in respect. And most of all, Amir was responsible. He was responsible. And he didn't deserve to have his life taken the way that it was. Why couldn't my son bury me? Why couldn't my son live to see his 40th birthday? Why couldn't my son Amir? Why couldn't my son Amir hold his mother and tell her that he loved her for the last time? Thank you all for being here to hear the truth. Thank you all for being here to feel what we feel. When our family, and there's so many of us, I'm telling you, we're all over the country. I'm telling you.
They coming.
They are coming.
They coming.
They are coming.
They are coming. Non-stop.
So, when our family here, and there's been about 200-300 of us here, something like that. When our family, I told them, I was trying to prepare them for when they saw the tape, when they saw the footage. I was trying to prepare them. I told them he didn't have a chance. He did not have a chance. He couldn't even get the cover from over his head. If you could have heard how that room erupted with pain, yelling, stuffing, falling out like they was having the Holy Ghost. In that room. It hurt us to the core. I'm absolutely thankful for everyone that set the protest up, the rally. I do apologize. I truly appreciate it. Karen, appreciate our family. We all appreciate it. And it goes without saying how much we truly love Amir. And we just ask that you all love him the same way that we did. Love him how we did.
That's right.
Stop prejudging. Stop prejudging people. Stop prejudging young men of color.
That's right.
Stop doing it. I really want to come right here and make this about black and white. I'm half white. I got something in me. Heck, everybody in America got white in them.
Didn't come out of love.
It didn't come out.
That's right.
So we'll get on whipping it. Hey, you know what? Sometimes we need to laugh and cry. It feels good to laugh, don't it?
Not a fingerprint in the system. Not a fingerprint in the system.
That's right, not a fingerprint in the system. It feels good to laugh. It feels good to laugh. We need that right now. I don't even drink. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything. I don't do any of those things. Never have. But I need a drink. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need something to ease this pain. So I heard this and I didn't understand it, but I saw it, the pain of mothers when they lose a child, a son, a daughter, an African American mother. I have to be specific because we far too often are seeing the same thing repeat itself over and over and over again. And just give me a second.
You got your back?
Man, Amir, not like this. Man, not like this. I would see those mothers just to be able to see their pain and know that it was unbearable, and to have to experience that as a father. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it feels like to be vulnerable. I don't know that. I didn't know that feeling, but I feel vulnerable. I don't feel soft. That's not what I'm saying. I feel vulnerable. I feel taken advantage of and disrespected. How dare you take my son from me and his mother?
Right.
How dare you? What gives you the audacity to think that you are God? Who told you that you was the judge and the jury and executioner? Who told you that? What made you even believe that? I'm not trying to preach, I'm just trying to tell the truth. Just trying to tell you guys what we feel. How dare you? Minneapolis, Twin Cities. 22 days of peace. 22 days of peace in our communities. We have to start somewhere. 22 days of peace. I love everybody for stepping up to be out here. I'm thankful for everyone that believes in truth, and the truth needs no support. Thank you.
Shut it down! Shut it down! If Amir don't get it! 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 Shut it down! Alright, I want everybody to give Amir's family a warm welcome for speaking to us today. We're going to get moving in just a minute here, but Linda wants to speak for a minute. His Aunt Linda.
This is really hard, but I'm standing here on behalf of my sister. As Buddy was saying, she couldn't make it. And the reason she couldn't make it is because this is overwhelming. We're usually the ones in the crowd supporting the moms, and now she is the mom. This is very hard for her, and I want y'all to understand. When my sister called me, she screamed. And any mother who's had a child, it's a piercing scream. and she said, the Minneapolis police killed my baby, and I hope it's not true. And I was just weeping in my soul because Buddy had already called my husband, and he was consoling me, telling me that my nephew was gone. So there's a couple things that I just want to say to you mothers. Don't look at her race, look at her pain.
Come on.
Right.
I want you to support her because of her pain, not because of her political affiliation, not because of her color, not because of anything except for the fact that a mother lost her son unjustly.
Come on.
And to the PD, I'm talking about every police department. I'm talking to you specifically.
Come on.
I need for you to extend the same amount of grace
Come on now.
that you are able to extend when a young man shoots over in Roseville, Minneapolis, 4 days before Amir, and you were able to escort him and put him in custody after he shot at you. I need for you to have extended that same grace to my nephew. I need justice because of the fact that this was a warrant for property.
Come on.
It was for property.
That's right.
And you feared when you went in there. And even if you was in fear, the fact he was executed, as my sister said, he was. And the reason he was, because it wasn't one shot, it wasn't 2 shots, but it was 3 shots that entered his body that we know of. Wait until the rest of the story is told. Because we've only seen one camera from the body of our police officers. Where are the rest of the cameras that we haven't seen that have been recorded? We want all the footage. We want all the footage. And to you politicians, you should be outraged. You should be outraged, and you, not us, not your people out here, should say enough is enough.
That's right.
It ends now. It ends. No more black blood. No more on the streets. No more at the hands of the police. You have to do something about this. Because if you don't do something about this, God will. Trust us.